3, 2, 1, dead radio.
Hi guys, welcome to my first video. I'm just a starter. My name is Emma and today I'm gonna be playing a game called Facade. It's a video game on the internet. It's very cool. And we're gonna go with the name Facade. Yeah, so basically it's a troubled couple, Trip and Grace, and you have to help them out a little bit. It's a pretty fun game and you get to talk. Sometimes you can click kiss or hug and you can pick stuff up. Yeah, it's pretty fun. So here they are, just waiting, and then you have to go and click on the door to knock. So I just basically clicked on the door to knock, and he's like, Espen! Hey, Espen! And I'm like, pretty cool, man. Going near the elevator, then I open the door. I'm like, oh my gosh, there he is! I'm gonna hide from him. I'm like, hiding from Trip. Hiding from Trip. Hiding from Trip. Oh yeah, maybe she could. Okay, let's say hi. He's like, oh, why hello there. Sometimes he acts awkward, and then sometimes he just, and then the couple, Crazy and Trip, they sometimes fight. I'm like, there's their wedding picture. So like go up to the wedding picture. Ooh, the wedding picture. So like, and then Grace comes out. Oh yeah, here we are. She comes right through me. I'm like, oh my gosh. I'm like, hello. I'm like, we haven't seen each other in a while. And I'm like, I know, right? I don't even know you. Oh well, I'm just role playing as this guy named S. And she complimented me on something, and I said, thank you. And then they fight over like what to drink. They're like, hey, what about a nice new margarita? And then Trip's like, hey, what about a nice new margarita? And then Grace is like, no, how about something simple? And then she's complaining about a decor right now. She's like, oh, my decor, it doesn't look that good. And then Trip's like, and I said, oh yeah, I love the decor. And Trip's like, oh, yeah, see, honey, I told you. And then they fight over drinks. And they're like, hey, what would you like to drink tonight? I'm like, and they're like, do you want a margarita? And I'm like, yeah, sure. And then she's like, hi. No, we need it to be like simple. And then I'm like, oh, why don't I just take the wine away? Then we don't have to fight. I'm like, oh yeah, let's go have wine. And they're like, Espen, are you trying to leave the room or something? I'm like, oh yeah, why can't I just put the wine in here? And then I'm like, oh yeah, I'm like shaking it around, like, ah!
Dead radio.
And then eventually
3, 2,
I learned
1,
that you
dead
can
radio.
only place it down in the original spot, so I went and I placed it down in the original spot. Grabbed it again, and I put it down again because I was kind of bored. I'm like, ooh. And then they're like, oh yeah. And this is when they start taking in the drinks. I'm like, oh yes please. And then she's like, no. There he is holding this famous magic 8-ball. Yeah, so and I'm like, it's fine to me, I don't care what I drink. I'm just like a virtual Espen character, some dude. Yeah, so then I'm like, they always fight, so I'm like, you guys are fighting, you guys shouldn't fight. And then I can only type fight and they're all surprised at me. I'm like, well, it's true, you guys are fighting. And then he's like, oh, you're trying to take control of us. No, you're fighting with Grace. And then he's like, and then Grace is like, you're always joking around. And saying sarcastically, and I'm like, oh yeah, I give you this. And then she's like, oh my god. I'm like, hello. And then I go up to Trip. I'm like, maybe I should kiss him too. So I kiss you. And then I'm like, I'm kiss everybody. And then they're like, oh my gosh. And then they kicked me in the house. They're like, okay, that's it. Oh wait, maybe it's not this part. No, I still am here.
Dead radio.
I'm like trying to make them admit that they're like fighting. I'm like, you guys have to admit, you guys shouldn't not fight. And then they're like, and they make their surprise face with their open eyes, like, and then Trip's like, that's it. You are out of here. We'll be fine. You can just go out. And I'm like, no! And I called them stupid. Well, thank you for everything. Make sure to like, favorite, and subscribe. Thank you, and have a nice day.